as a citizen.
Sure, okay. Thank you everyone. First of all, my name is Sheikh Rahman, and above all, I want to thank John for opening up the Keller William conference room for us, and I know you always do that, and that's great, and thanks to everyone for coming. I know you're giving me the time, so I value that, and I'm sure there's some people running late and this and that, but we're going to get started in the interest of time. And we have a special speaker today for the afternoon part of the program, Dr. Owen Fernandez from Slovakia, so we're going to learn about that. But I just want to touch bases in some of the things, and just one thought, because we're not going to go into training, teaching, anything like that, because we have plenty of that coming in, and I'm sure many of them you will be actually able to use in your day-to-day life and business everywhere. Just recently, what I have seen that, I was just going through some scheduling, some programming, some articles and this and that. One of the articles actually came to me. I just wanted to mention that Philip Morris did some kind of, the tobacco company did some kind of case study in Czech Republic, and they found out that they can save the government $147 million for the government, and they can save $1,227 per person or something like that, and that's how they're going to do that. And the way the case study goes, what they did, that people are going to get sick and all these things, so the government will spend a lot more money. However, at the very end, people will die early. So that's an interesting case study, right? So there was so that's why we have the business ethics. That's why we have that tremendously in most of the businesses. But I just wanted to mention that, well, at the very end, they lost some of that, and they had to pay because they did this kind of study. So I think I'm glad on that. But I just want to touch bases on that, because they're saying, the business is not only business, it's adding value. Yes, they are adding value too, if you really look at it, that in a different way, to the government of the Czech Republic. But are they really adding value to human lives? So that's my question. So that's the reason I said that is that's one of the things that I learned in John Maxwell Team and with the association and many years of association and this and that. So I'm very excited about that, and also the entrepreneurship and some of the things that I have gone through in my experience and all this, and associating with many of you already. And I know people who are hungry, they will do whatever it takes and they will get it done. So that was my inspiration to develop